We'll start in 2 minutes or so. For those that are waiting, just get some touches on your own. Some juggles.
Coach, we can't see your feet.
I know, I'm just juggling. Just getting ready to go. Give it a couple minutes for everyone to get in. Just messing right now, messing around. One more minute before we get going. All right, we're gonna start off with a little agility work. Hopefully everyone can see my cones or my dots. I have 4 set up, 4 or 5 is fine. If you only have a couple, you just go back and forth in the same cones. So set yourself up. With some socks or some t-shirts or some cones if you have them. We're gonna warm up without the ball today for a little bit, then we'll get right into it. So you guys can all see my screen, hopefully. Yeah, you guys are all set up to see just me. All right, we'll get started. So we'll start off with just 2 feet in each ladder or each space, and then we'll backpedal to the beginning. So it'll look like is this. We'll do that 6 times. And good. All right, next one is icky shuffle. We're gonna icky shuffle through and then backwards, icky shuffle. Forward, backwards. 6 times. So up and back is 2. Up and back is 2. So 6 times total. Can you guys see? You need to unmute yourself if you need to ask a question. Can you guys see? Nico? Next one. Looks like everyone's mostly done. Next one, facing to my right. We're going to be 2 feet in each space. We're going to go up and back 6 times. So pause, pause, Get your knees up, get your knees up. Not nice soft touches or soft feet, don't hit the ground too hard. Left and right, up and over the cones. All right, next one is toe taps, or ladder taps, sorry. So you're gonna be running next to the ladder, and you're just gonna be putting a foot in, like that, and we'll go backwards. Forward, backwards. And then you do three each side, all right? Ladder taps. There you go. Try to face forward when you're going forward and backwards. Tell you you're doing your own thing, you're doing the wrong thing. All right, and the next one here, 2 feet in and out, facing laterally or facing to the right or left. It doesn't matter, we're gonna go up and back basically. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then when you get here, just go to this side. Going back and forth, right? So 1, 2, 3, like that. Like that. All right, back and forth. Try to cross your feet. So your front foot always goes first. Try to cross your feet. Common mistake with this one. And the next one we're about to do. A couple more seconds here. Let people finish up. All right. Next one is an ollie shuffle or scissors. All right, one foot starts off in the space, and we alternate and jump at the same time. Alternate, jump, right? Or jump and then alternate like that. So you're switching your feet, and then you're going back and forth. As I go faster, you're really gonna twist your hips, so it looks like that, right? When you're going as fast as you can, you're really pumping your arms, and you're twisting your hips. It's a powerful move, and not kind of go slow. Try not to jump up and down too much. Really try to keep low to the ground and shuffle your feet. If you've ever watched Muhammad Ali box, he does that. He does a little dance like that in front of his opponent.
Can you demonstrate one more time?
Yes, I can. So, all it is I'm just switching my feet back and forth like this, all right? So left, right, but now I'm moving that direction or whatever direction to the right or left. So as I switch my feet, I move the direction to my left, switch my feet moving, and then same thing. I wanna keep my feet like that. So I'll just start off like this and then start moving sideways. And then once you get that, then try to put your feet inside of the ladder. Right? It's not that complicated if you think about it, because all I'm doing is switching my feet back and forth, and then I'm moving to the side, laterally. That's how you learn it, at least. There you go. And then start twisting your hips more. So what ends up happening is it looks like you're doing this kind of a dance. Like that. Right? Once you get this one going quickly, you're kind of turning your body as fast as you can, side to side with your hips. So it's not so much your legs moving back and forth, but your hips, right? Just like that. All right, next one. Just a couple of these today, not too many. It's gonna be two-footed hops, but I wanna get our knees all the way up to our chest. So when I hit the ground, I'm gonna pop up as high as I can. So I go down, and then just back pedal. So I'm not just taking little hops. Explosive today. As high as you can go, 2 feet. I gotta watch my head here on this last one. So I'm popping up as fast as I can. As soon as I hit the ground, powerful explosiveness off the ground, 2 feet. Knees to your chest. Try to get as high, much height as you possibly can, but be quick off the ground, Patrick. So I'm springing, knees up the calf, knees up, yes.
Can you show it again, please?
Yes, I can. The trick here is this. As soon as I hit the ground, I'm not squatting and then jumping. I'm being explosive as I can and going high as I possibly can. So I gotta watch my head, but the idea is that my knees come up as high, touch the ground, go, touch the ground, go. Be like a spring. As soon as you hit the ground, your knees pop up explosively. Yes. There you go. We'll see why in a second. A couple more of those. Try to get off the ground, explosiveness. I'll do that sideways so you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see. If I was doing this going this direction, as soon as I hit the ground, I'm really getting my legs off the ground as high as possible. Being explosive. My arms kind of swing too. All right, this next one. Pretty simple, you don't need the ladder so much, but your objective here is to broad jump as far as you can, distance-wise. So I'm gonna be standing still, and if you have enough space to do 2 of them, I don't, do 2 in a row, but if you only have space for 1, then just do 1. So I'm just standing like this, and trying to get as high as I can and stick it, or long as I can and stick it. Back pedal, and try to beat your score next time. Back pedal. Try to go as far as you can past the cones. You get low. That's my best so far. All right. Explosiveness. You don't have the space to do it.
Can you show us one more time?
Yep. So all I'm doing is a broad jump. I'm standing here with 2 feet. I swing my legs back, my arms back. I bend down and I explode as far as I can, as far as I can jump forward with 2 feet. So that's how I do it. Back, my arms go back, and I swing them forward and jump.
Oh, I used to do this in track.
Yeah, that's the track thing. Or there you go. Stick your landing, back pedal. See how far you can get. Try to beat your score from last time. See, last one. If you're gonna try one more try. You're not allowed to lean back and go forward, so that's rocking. You got to stay on both feet and jump. All right, and next one. Again, these are a bit more explosive today, so you're gonna take a break once you get to the end and walk back or jog back. I'm gonna do single leg, the same thing I just did with double leg, hopping through, but now I'm gonna be as explosive as I can on one leg. So I go. I can't jump there because the ceiling, but the idea is to get as high as you can on one leg. And if you can look at me while I do it, my right leg cycles like that to create more thrust. And my knee comes up to my chest, or as high as I can get my knee off the ground, like that. So I try to drive my knee up after I hit the ground. I jump, but my knee comes up while I do it. All right, this one's a tricky one. Same as 2 leg, but now you're just doing 1. Imagine you had to jump over a set of pillows with 1 leg, right? I got to get my leg over that. That's what you're trying to do. Imagine you got 3 pillows here. This is pretty good height. I gotta get my leg over that with one leg and stick it. Every time you do that, you're trying to jump. Make sense? Try that a few times. Switch legs after 3 or 4. Doing some explosive work today. Yep.
Can you repeat it, please?
Yep. So I'm doing a single leg hop. All this is a single leg hop, but I want to go for height. I'm going to get as high as I possibly can. I just put the cones here, these pillows here, just to give you an idea of how high I want to jump. Right? I want to jump off the ground and do it multiple times in a row in the ladder, like that. Make sense? Try to get your knee up off. Once you land, you're exploding. There you go. I see some decent ones. Yeah. You'll probably be stronger off the foot that you normally jump off of. So if you're right-handed, that's usually your left foot. Left-footed. So some of you guys need, obviously the younger you are, the less explosiveness you're gonna have right now. All right. Other foot, if you haven't already, do your other foot. Job, Mateo. If you do 2 of those though, over that object. Try to bring that closer to you so you can jump over that same height. You're not going for distance, you're going for height. And explosive off of the next jump. So if you have enough space to go to more than 1 jump, try to do 2 in a row. All right, and pause real quick. Everyone look at my screen. Everyone look at my screen. This one's tricky. I'm gonna put it on speaker view. What it does not look like is this.
What Daddy took the drink?
What does it look like? It's not this.
What? Daddy took.
All right, that's what we normally do. Normally we're just I'm barely over the cone. Okay, I'm just like this, as quick as I can. No, I'm trying to get as high as I can on each jump. As soon as I hit the ground, I'm trying to go as high as I can. Low, high, all right? And when I touch the ground, I explode. So it's quickness, explosiveness off the ground. So it's, I'll hit my head there. But the idea is to jump as high as I can. I'll go sideways. All right, my knee comes off the ground as high as I possibly can every time I jump. It's not a distance going forward, it's more like up and down. Yeah, it's a different one for you guys today. If you're already done with that one, both feet. We're gonna do single leg jump, broad jumps next. You're trying to jump as far as you can without hurting yourself, obviously going a good distance, and stick your landing. If you want to land with 2 legs, you can, just to be safer. Like that, or you can land with 1. Try to jump as far as you can and stick your landing. But don't go too far that you'll fall down. You want to be stable. You want to be able to stick your landing. And if you feel more comfortable jumping onto 2 legs, that's fine. Landing with 2 legs. Practice it shorter and then try to go a little bit longer, a little bit more explosive, a little more distance. You don't need to go backwards. I saw something going backwards. There you go. Try to stick your landing though. So if you can't stick your landing, you're going too far. There you go. Safe distance so you can land. Not bad, not bad. I see somebody getting a running jump. There you go. Oh, fell backwards, I see, that's fine. And we're gonna stretch it out. Stretch whatever you need, dynamic movements got 2 minutes to stretch out. Get some water, whatever you want right now. Stretching your hamstrings, stretching your calves, stretching your quads, your hip flexors, your glutes. All right, just stretch out, or dynamic movements, open the gate, close the gate, leg swings. This is on you for the next 2 minutes. Get some water, so it looks like somebody's eating something. Get some water. Or if you're not tired or you don't feel like you need to stretch anything, just get some juggles while you wait.
Coach,
Mhm.
can we do the drop down jumps?
I don't have a box to do that. I mean, I have a box, but not everyone has a box.
Okay. Would that be where you try to push off just as you hit, right?
Yeah, so you'd be on a high step. I could use my couch, for example.
You
I
lean.
bounce up and I jump onto the next box.
No, like the ones where like you're leaning forward, you let yourself fall
Oh,
off the thing, and then you
leaning starts. You mean like I'm leaning like that?
yeah, but off a box. And then jump back up.
I've done leaning starts before, where you're in a track start, right? You're leaning like this, and as soon as you can't go, you work on your drive. You work on your arm swing, like your arm acceleration and your knee drive, but try to go as far as you can without taking your first step and take a long first step. That's track stuff, though. All right. So that's one of those ones where you're working on wall drills like this. Right? Not too advanced for this class. Eventually, though, you ever run track before you do drills like that.
One where you're on the box, you have one leg, and then you lean forward, you jump off, and then you jump immediately.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the leaning part.
You just jump off.
You drop off. So if I have two boxes, but I don't have the height to do it because my ceiling's not high enough. Or I can see it's two. But you would have two boxes, one over here to my left and one to my right, and you would, I'm in my head, you would drop and then jump.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't lean. You don't need to lean.
Oh, okay.
Not that I remember, at least.
That's all for ankle, right?
A little bit of that, just explosiveness.
Right.
One more minute here, or 30 more seconds or so. All right, for the next bit here, you're gonna need 2 cones. 2 cone, basically series. Then we'll do 4 cone series, technical work. This one is where you can have an optional wall pass. All right, or a partner pass. So this one is allowing an optional wall pass if you want it. If not, you're just working on the technical aspects of it. We have varying levels of skill here, so I gotta kind of keep things intermediate level so that everyone can follow along. All right, so it's gonna start off the basic series that we've done 1,000 times probably now. I have to go, so okay, Summer, no problem. Oh, there's a chat going on over here. No problem. No problem.
Are we using the wall?
This one is with the optional wall. So everything I do has an optional pass to it. We've done this series before. It's going to be lots of turns and chops and touches like that. So we're doing inside chop, outside chop, Cruyff, drags, and each one of those can have a pass. If you want to pass in between, you can. All right. So we've done this series before. You just need 2 cones. So for the players that don't have a wall to pass against, all you're going to be doing for all of these is going to be working between your 2 cones. All right. For the players that do have a wall, you'll be passing. I'll have to turn around, but you'll pass, then do the move, then pass, then usually do the move. So whatever move we're doing, you're just going to add a pass in between to get some extra touches off of a wall. Okay. That makes sense? All right, we'll go through a few things here. All right, the first one is just an inside chop. So I'll take a touch to my right. I'm going to fake shot. I'm going to sell the move, fake the shot, and cut the ball back with my right. Fake the shot and cut the ball back with my left. Chop inside, right. Basically, I'm stopping the ball as I'm about to shoot the ball. I'm about to shoot, I stop the ball and kick it back. There, inside, there. Now, making it more game-like, I want to make the kick look realistic. So I'm really going to exaggerate my body and step down hard. You can hear my feet. Chop. Chop. That's how you sell it. All right. I really step into it, plant foot hard, and then come back. Pretend like you're going to strike the ball. All right. For the players who are passing, you're going to pass down the middle, take a touch to the outside, and then do your move. Then you come back to the middle, pass down the middle, touch the outside, cut it back. We'll go for a minute. We've done this series before, so hopefully you guys remember it. So if anybody needs to see it again, just unmute yourself. And the girls like to chat here. Just get to work. Jennifer, Lucy. All right, so go ahead, 1 minute on your own. Really sell the fact that you're shooting. I'm watching some of you guys are doing it lazy. We got to get you guys moving as fast as you can go between the two cones, and then take your time, obviously on the move. However hard you want to work is how hard you get, as much as you get into it, out of it. So how much you put in is how much you get out of it. This is one of the better moves to use in a dribbling when you're trying to beat somebody. And time. All right, the next one we'll do is a Cruyff turn. All right, so the ball is going to, same idea, the ball is going to go to the outside. I'm going to fake shot Cruyff. And then here, fake shot Cruyff. So going between the two cones, just back and forth, like that. I'm Cruyffing the ball underneath. Everyone should know what the Cruyff is. Step past the ball. And then use your other foot to hook it underneath your body. So I step past my right, hook it with my left. Step past my left, hook it with my right. Going from side to side as we progress through the basics here. All right, and the pass is the same as last time. You pass the ball first, then you take a touch to the outside, then you Cruyff it. Pass to the outside, and then Cruyff it, going back and forth. We'll go for 1 minute. Let's go. Let's get moving. Let's get a little speed in between. So we're going as fast as we can. Cruyff. Cruyff. Let me see it. It's a Cruyff. It's a Cruyff turn, not a chop. It's a Cruyff turn. There we go. Some of you guys know how to do it already, but we're being a little bit lax with it. Take a touch, play in, and your firm passes too. Work on that first touch. If you want to use your first touch to Cruyff the ball off the wall, you can. So when you pass that ball, you can Cruyff it instead of taking a touch to your left or right with the front of your body. You can Cruyff it twice actually on this one. As the ball comes to you, Cruyff it off the pass. If you know what I mean, if the players understand. Ten more seconds here. Looks like we have some players with servers. That would be nice to have everybody have a server eventually. And time. I'll just demo something real quick because I forgot to add this, but Next time you guys can add it to your drill. Let's see, speaker view. All right, one of the things you can do with these passes is the players who have a wall, especially on that last one, as the ball comes to me, I can Cruyff it to the side. So I don't have to use, I can go like this, Cruyff it, and then Cruyff it. All right, so I can pass it, Cruyff, Cruyff, pass it, Cruyff underneath my body, and then do it again. So you could add that where you add a little bit more flair to the receiving part. Somebody's chatting. All right, so you can add that to that pass if you wanted to. Uh-oh, someone's. Let's change that. All right, next one here is going to be the drag. All right, so the drag is real simple. You can use inside or outside drag. So basically, I'm putting my foot on the ball when it's to the outside here, and then I'm pulling it underneath, in front of my body like that. Okay, like that. You can also pull it underneath your body. I haven't shown this one yet, but you can also do like a Cruyff. You can pull it underneath your body. Okay, like that. So I'm stepping on the ball and pulling it underneath my body, so it goes behind my foot. One way to do it is in front of your foot, like that. I'm just going really slow. In front of my body, the ball stays here. One is underneath my body. Okay, so I'm pulling it and I'm behind me. That's another way of doing it. All right, and then the last one is the third version of this, or the final version, is that I use my opposite foot to pull it. All right, I use my opposite foot to pull it, like that. So I'm using on this side I use my left, on this side I use my right. So this opposite foot, right foot, or left foot, left foot. You can use either one or all four, all right? And if you really wanted to get fancy, you could pull it behind you like that as well. That's the fifth way, like that. All right. The passers, same idea. Pass the ball. Take the touch to either side using whatever touch you want. And I would say do two of them. One this direction, then you make your pass. And you can decide how you want to get the ball to the left or right. Right? You can roll the ball, so I can play the ball in. I can roll across, then I drag it back. To this side, drag it back to the middle, play. I can Cruyff. Drag it back to the middle, right? Back to the other side, and then the middle. So I can decide how I want to receive the ball when I go to the outside. Hopefully that makes sense. Go ahead. Get another minute here. There's 4 or 5 different ways to drag the ball. You can drag it underneath your body. You can drag it in front of you. You can drag it with the opposite foot. You can drag it behind you, actually. There's a way to do it behind you. I see a lot of walking. Some of the players are walking while we're doing the drill. I need a little more intensity. Don't make me spotlight you. You're not putting in the work. I'm going to spotlight you. Coach, I have to go. No problem, Howard. You got to go. You got to go. Firm pass. Drag the ball. All right. Receive it different ways. If you're passing, receive and play with different parts of your body. The top of your foot, the bottom of your foot, underneath your body. Good. I like the creativity. I like the creativity. All right. Really just work on your passing, receiving for the players who have a wall. And the move is using the bottom of your foot to pull the ball one direction and the next. All right, good. And time. All right, the last series last of the turns here really is a step over turn. Okay, so we're going to go to my right here, and then as the ball's going this direction, someone's sharing their screen. I'm going to have to turn that off. Let's see here. Forgot to do that. All right, no one else can share their screen now. All right, so step over turns, which we should know already, but I'll demonstrate again, is I'm going to step over my left, turn, then take the ball with my left. So step over right, turn, take the ball with my right. Or you can obviously do it with the opposite foot too, here, and pivot. So I'm always turning the opposite direction I took my step. If I step to my right, I want to turn back to my left. All right? So step over turn there, step over, turn, whoops, and then turn back, all right? And same with the passes. Pass down the middle, take a touch to the outside, however you want to. Here, step over, come back to the middle, take your pass again. Roll it out wide, step over again. However you want to do it with the passing and receiving, the players who have the passing, just add more flair to it. Oh, Patrick, hitting it hard. Let's go. Step over turns, though. And mix it up. Mix up some of the other touches that you've done already. A Cruyff, receive it with the Cruyff, receive with the drag, receive with the roll, right? And then add a step over turn. Either two of them or one of them. It's up to you. This is where we have to get creative in terms of adding things together because we've done a lot of these before and they get repetitive and a little boring. So you have to mix it up by doing different things, combining moves together. Stuff that maybe I haven't even showed you yet. Try to come up with your own. We'll go 30 more seconds. I like it, Patrick. I like it. There, Patrick Dye, my goalkeeper, working hard. Looks good, looking good. Even if I'm not calling your name out, I'm watching everybody. See if there's any major mistakes. If you're just practicing it and going slow, that's one thing. But if you already know how to do it, add some intensity to it. Make it game-like. Good. Mix it up. You can kind of have freedom to do which moves you want to do. Sometimes I'm doing step over turn. Sometimes I'm doing Cruyff. All right. The idea is to be creative. Pretend like you're on a real field. And time. All right. This next one here is a little bit more tailored for the players with a wall or a server. Okay. If you don't have that, you're going to have to juggle the ball to yourself or juggle the ball to your hands and kind of throw it to yourself, right? Or pick the ball up and throw it to yourself. So you have a couple options here. Can you guys see me? Yeah. You have a couple options here because we're receiving on the half volley here, all right, out of the air. So if I don't have a partner, I have a wall, but I'm just going to demonstrate without it. The person will be throwing it to me, and I'm going to be trying to, I'm just going to throw it to myself or drop it to myself. Use the inside or outside. You can use either one. We're going to practice both at the same time, all right? Receiving the ball on a half volley. And so how do I do that to practice on my own? Is just throw the ball up and practice the timing of when the ball is just about to hit the ground, I basically put my foot over, just as it's going past my foot, I put it over the ball like that and trap it sideways, okay? Either with the inside of my foot or the outside of my foot. So as the ball is about to hit the ground, it's coming down, 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 you have to put your foot over the ball and kind of bounce it and hit it to the side. So going slow, like that. So I wait for the ball to go past my foot, and then I get on top of it, all right? So however you want to start is up to you. I have a wall, but I'll demonstrate without it right now. I can juggle the ball and then do it. I can pick the ball up, or sorry, use my feet to get the ball to my hands and then do it. Or I can just pick it up yourself, or I can use a wall. So now I'm going to flip the ball up and try to use the wall and just play it off the wall. And as it's coming to me, doesn't matter how it gets to me, I'm trying to control it off the first bounce. The first bounce, and I can throw it too. The first bounce, I'm trying to receive it. First bounce, I'm trying to receive it. Either inside or outside your foot, receive it. I can flip it up and try to receive the ball across my body. Whoops, hit the corner. So making it more realistic here, I can throw the ball off the wall. I can juggle the ball off the wall. I can throw it to myself. There's lots of ways to get the ball to practice this movement, this receiving skill. It's best if you have somebody to throw you the ball. If you have somebody to throw you the ball, this is perfect. Using both feet, inside and outside of your foot. If not, just pick the ball up and throw it to yourself. Or juggle your ball to yourself and throw it high. Yeah, I like how Rachel just threw the ball really high. Just throw it as high as you possibly can and time it. Obviously, practice the lower ones first. Practice the lower ones first until you got it, and then throw it higher and higher and higher. Start off by throwing it like from right here, then throw it as high as you can so you can look up, right? If you're outside, you obviously have the advantage of being able to throw it much further. So I see Dennis is trying it right now. You gotta let the ball bounce, all right? And then, yeah, throw him a lower one so it's not above his head, just to practice. Try not to hit the ball out of the air. You wanna let the ball bounce and then touch it. So you have to time it. There you go. That's actually not a bad throw because you're practicing a smaller bounce. Everyone can watch me real quick. The people who have servers can watch me for a second, because what I wanted to show you guys is that if I was serving it with a younger player, I wouldn't really throw it above their waist. So the ball, if I was throwing it to them, if I was throwing it against the wall, I want to practice it on like the second bounce. Like the second bounce, not the first bounce. So I might let it bounce a couple times, 1, 2, and then try to receive it, all right, and get the timing of it. 1, 2. I let it bounce once. I let it come lower. 1, 2. If I was younger, all right, and then you work your way up to throwing it a little bit higher, and then challenging them to throw it over their head, basically as high as possible, right? So for players with their parents who are younger, that's how you progress, all right? If a partner, you can work with your partner. Paduzzi's, you guys can work together and do this one. You don't need a wall. This one you can juggle to your teammate. And if you're by yourself, juggle it up to your hands or just juggle it in the air. Punt it in the air. That's one way to do it. Punt it in the air so it's a little bit like not as easy to control. Good. Higher, Felix. Higher. You can do this easy. You're on a tough surface though. It's bouncy. You got to get on the grass. All right, and time. All right. This one is, again, it's going to require a wall or a server. But if you're not, you're just going to be kind of juggling on your own. For this one, excuse me. The idea here is I'm going to be pretending like I'm going to be throwing the ball off the wall, taking one touch off the wall, all right, as best I can. So I'm going to be like this. Oops. And then the other side. Now, if you had a partner, you would just be working side to side, volley here, volley there, volley there. But I don't have a partner, so I'm just going to throw it off the wall, work on my volley, let it bounce, and catch it again. Oops.
Volley here, volley inside, volley here, volley inside.
You're going side to side with one throw, volley it back. And if you don't have either of those, you're going to be juggling by yourself.
Juggling to your feet.
Yeah, not to the ground.
Where are you starting? Here?
Yeah.
Coach, could you show us how we do it by ourselves?
Yes, you're going to be, hold on a second.
Come back to the middle and do the other foot.
Okay.
All we're doing, if you don't have anything to play with, you just have to work on your juggling. I would work on juggling, but high-low juggling maybe.
They can hear that.
Try to keep yourself muted. So if you don't have either wall or a partner, you're just juggling on your own around your deck or around your space that you have. So try to juggle above your head though. Try to juggle higher. So if you're juggling by yourself, try to juggle higher off my foot. Try to juggle higher above your head. Right, for the players who don't have either. This is one touch volleys back. If you don't have a wall.
Yeah, I agree with Jess.
Try to juggle higher now. So maybe short, a little one, and then a high one. Then a little one, then a high one. But if you have a partner, you guys are tossing the ball to each other and volleying it. Or against the wall. Juggle against the wall. Volley against the wall, really. Use your laces too. All right. I'm practicing. Or if I was throwing against the wall myself, I might do 2 touches. 1, 2. Okay. And then other side. 1. Oops. Bad touch. 1, 2. And then catch it again. Move the other side. 1, 1, 2. And then other side. 1, 2. I might do a couple touches. a good job here. 1, 2. And then go again, other side. 1, 2. Try to receive the ball out of the air or volley the ball in the air. Either one of those. It's kind of hard to do it against the wall, throwing it. There's two Patricks. Patrick, sometimes I'm referring to you, sometimes I'm referring to Patrick Dye. I can see his feet. He's got a good camera. I'll be more specific. So if you have a partner trying to throw the ball, volley, or juggling back and forth, good. Just working side to side. You can switch if you haven't switched already. If you're just juggling by yourself or juggling against the wall if you don't have anybody. And if you're juggling by yourself, you're trying to do higher juggles. Low, low, high. Above your head, Dylan. Above your head. Get it up. Dylan McPhilly. There we go. And then a little short one. See how it's harder? It's harder. There you go. Short, little juggles, and then a high juggle. Then a little juggle, then a high juggle. There you go. For those you guys are working good with the partner, well done. Side to side volleys, and you can take 1 touch or 2 touch on the volleys. So you can take a touch, extra touch. If you have a wall and you want to really work on your volleys, just work on juggling it and volley it harder against the wall like a shot. If you have a brick wall, I wouldn't do it if it's a dry wall. I'm watching. The last 30 seconds here. Just moving around with the ball, volleys off the wall, receiving it off the wall, just varying it up here. Receiving off the half volley, I don't mind that too. Good, that's good. There, Joey. Good, Ryan. There you go, I like that. Good, you work on your volleys, good. Timing your volleys can be used left-footed, Ryan. Unless you already did left foot. There we go. And see if we can do touches. So yeah, Taryn, you can short little juggles, then higher maybe. Try to get over your head. Or there you go. There we go. So you just work on the timing here of balls above your head. That's really what the effect I'm trying to get here. And then for the players who have obviously somebody to throw to, it's more of just working on volleys. Good. Can you juggle the ball over your head and turn around? Go the other side. If you're outside, you could probably do that. All right, and time. Get a quick drink of water. You have 1 minute to rest. Water break. I need to get some water.
I'm sorry, Coach, but I'm gonna have to leave. My battery is at 5%.
No problem. Take care.
Bye, Coach.
Bye-bye. So I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of variety. I know it's difficult with the spacing, but if you're outside or with a partner, you have the best options here. That one, really, we need to start having partners show up so we can do more stuff. So if your parent is available right now, I'd have them come and join you, or join you next time so you can be a server. How much time do we have left? Let's see. About 25 minutes. "30 seconds or so. All right, this one, again, you can add the wall to it or a passer, but it's going to be a series similar to the last session. There's going to be the box. Now we're going to do the 4. All right, the 4, or the dribbling square, or I don't know how you want to call it, 4-cone series. All right, and again, I would like you to have somebody, if you have a server that's there with you, you can vary how you get the ball, how you start. All right, so all of these are really drills that you would start on the ground without it, but if I had a partner here, which I have a wall there, right, I can pass this ball and then do my move. And then pass the ball. Whoops, I only got a little ball here. Pass the ball, then do my move. All right, pass the ball. So I'm receiving the pass and then doing my move. Here, and then going. There, and then going. So you can really add to this series by making it harder for you to receive. And if I had a person throwing me the ball, right, and it was coming at me, I'd throw the ball, work on my move, receive it, and then play the ball in the air to them, have it received. You know, so you can make it more dynamic. So this first one is just what I just showed actually. You're gonna be pulling the ball or receiving a pass, all right? Backwards, roll across, come forward, or pass it. Backwards, roll across, all right? I'll have a little wall there. Backwards, roll across. You're just working on rolling after you receive the pass. And if it's too easy for you just to pass it and receive, have the person throw the ball in the air. So you're bringing the ball out of the air, then rolling it, right? Receiving it out of the air. And if it looked like on the other side, it might look like this, right? Trap it, then roll it here, there, whoops, and here. You're having to receive the ball out of the air. There and there. All right, so all we're doing is just going back and forth. Again, without the ball, or without a wall or a person, I'm pulling the ball back, roll it across, take a touch forward, backwards, roll across, whoops, roll across, coming forward, just like that. Here, here, all right, but I want to add something to it. I can pass, receive, and then go. Receive, and then go, whoops. Receive, and then go. Make sense? And go. You have it already? Let's see. Good.
Coach, can you show me again, please?
Yes. All right. With or without a wall?
With.
With a wall? All right. So I'm going to pass against the wall. I'm going to receive, drip on the turn like that, and then pass again. Receive, rolling it, play. Now you can take a touch here first. Take a touch first, then roll it, and then stop it, and then pass. Take a touch, then roll it, take a touch here, then pass. So I'm receiving it, rolling it, touch it, stop it, play. Trapping it there, rolling it, trapping it there, pass. Make sense? I think you got it. Lucy, okay? Here you go. Let's see. Good. Bright guy, I like it. Looks like you got a new space to play in. Good. Play, move. I love it. I love it. The speed of that is good. Patrick, you moved to the second page. Good, Patrick Ritter. Good. Well done. I like it. I like it. And time. All right. All right, same idea here, but now we're going to be doing X pulls. All right, so I'm going to take a touch forward. I'm going to pull the ball across the grid and take the touch forward, pull the ball across the grid. What that might look like in a passing is I'm going to pass the ball, take a touch, and then drag it negative this direction, take a touch there, trap it, and then go across. So I'm actually going to receive the ball kind of coming forward. You can actually turn and go. If you really wanted to, you can go like that, all right, and come forward and play. Oops. Play, and then turn off of that. You're just basically turning into space, all right? For the players who don't have a wall, you're just dragging the ball diagonally, like that, coming forward from the top cone to the back cone. There, touch forward, back, top cone to the back cone. There, 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 there. For the players with the wall, you're kind of working on turns here to the middle. So as I pass this ball, I'm like turning on an angle towards this cone, turning on an angle towards that cone. All right, there, turn, play in, turn. All right, even using the inside or the outside of your foot. Here's an outside of the foot turn. All right, playing with my left foot, receive my right outside, going from the top cone to the back cone, but now you're turning. All right, those are the two different versions of this. One with the dribbling and one with receiving. Blake, you okay?
When does practice end?
Around 6:25, 6:30. Technically 6:30.
Okay.
Good. Good, Luther. If you're just dribbling, you're just going yourself, that's fine. Just working around the cones. Just work on your touches around the cones. If you have somebody to pass to, Paduzzi's, you guys can pass to each other. Good. Angled touch to the across the cones. So you're going from top of the cone to the back cone. Good. Inside or outside of your foot, doesn't matter to me. Work on your turns, or you're just dragging the ball or dribbling the ball. You can drag it or actually just dribble with the outside of your foot. It doesn't matter, actually. Excuse me. If you're just dribbling by yourself, you can also just dribble negative. You don't have to actually drag the ball. Like Taryn, you can just dribble around that cone. Good. Turn. That's a tough good, Keon. Try to get that around the cones. You can just dribble too. Like I said, you don't have to drag it. You don't have to roll it if you don't want. Good. Good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Well done. Try to turn on that first touch. There it is. I see some players getting creative using a Cruyff turn. I like that. See, you can use a different turn, using a different surface of your foot to receive. And obviously, you want to add in the air. Go for it. Throw it in the air. See if you can do the same thing in the air. I'll let you go 30 more seconds. Felix, you all right? Diane? All right. Good, 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 good. Try to be a little bit more dynamic today. Good. And time. All right, the next one here is going to be step over. So you're gonna be pulling the ball. Actually, no, we'll do the step over. Right? No, we'll do the Ronaldo chop. So you're gonna pull the ball back or receive the ball coming backwards, roll it, Ronaldo chop, and then drag it back. So if I was passing it, receive it back here, roll, Ronaldo chop, drag it back. Play it in, receive it, roll, chop, and then drag one more time. Pass, roll, chop, drag it back. All right, so this one's without a wall, you're just pulling the ball back yourself, roll it across. As it's rolling, you want to chop it and step over the ball. And then once you got it there, you just drag it one more time. All right, so roll and the chop, as I explained before, it's kind of like you have to extend your leg out and reach for the ball. Try to chop the ball into your body. And as you do that, you switch your feet. You switch your feet and kick your other leg forward. So 1, 2, like that. All right, so it's left-footed, like that. And then just drag the ball back. So if I was passing, roll, chop, drag. Passing, roll, chop, drag. Passing, roll, chop, drag. All right. Receiving, roll, chop, drag. Pass, roll, chop, drag. Roll, chop, drag. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Roll, chop, drag. Roll, chop, drag. I'm going really slow just to demonstrate it. Roll, chop. Oh, you can actually do that twice. Let's see if we can. Roll, chop. Let's see it. Let's see it. You don't have to pass, but obviously you can add it. I mean, you can also get the ball.
Coach, can you show one more time?
Yes, and you can also get it out of the air. For the players who got this down easily, so I start with the ball here. I drag the ball back with my right foot, let it roll. Then I roll across, and I chop. And then as I chop, I put my foot back on the ball and drag it. So this chop here has to be quick. So when I put my left leg out to chop it, I'm chopping it and then switching my right. But I don't put my right foot down. I try to grab the ball immediately and pull it back. So it's like that. Boom, boom, boom. The chop, you can just do standing still just to practice it. Leg comes out past the ball on the outside, kind of in front of it a little bit. And you want to chop it by stepping down hard or like pushing down hard on the ball. And as you're doing that, you want to switch your feet. You want to switch your feet from left leg being staying up, and you want to put it on the air like that over the ball. So it goes past you. And then as soon as you get around it, you kind of, as soon as you do that, you want to grab it. So as it's rolling, you're like that, and then put your foot on the ball and come back like that.
Coach,
Yes.
my battery's about to die. If I can, I'll try and make it back on. But if not, then I don't know. I'll just look at the rest on the recording.
No problem.
All right, thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. And pause real quick. I want to add one variation. For those who have got this down and think it's too easy, you're going to add a roll. At the end of it, instead of just dragging it back, so you're going to be doing this, roll, Ronaldo chop, there, roll step over, there. All right, so it's going a little bit faster so you can see it more fluidity. There, there, there. Okay? So it's going from, again, pull it back, roll, chop, roll, step over, play, right, roll, chop, there, again. Just one little extra movement. If you want to, optional, totally optional. Go ahead. Roll step overs are really straightforward if you already know how to do that one, but it's just adding it to that drill might be a little bit harder. You're basically switching your feet twice. You don't have to. That one's optional. That one's optional. So you just drag it back. So you still do the Ronaldo chop, but now you're adding roll step over after the Ronaldo chop. I can demo again if you like me to. Whoever needs it. Not bad. There you go, Armand. Let's see it, Josh. Roll. Chop. Uh-oh. That's not Josh. Who's that? Christian, getting it down. I like it. Nice, nice. There's lots of ways of getting the ball back. Again, you can pull Cruyff, you can roll step over, right? You're just being quick with your feet. The idea is to be quick with your feet. Good. I like it, Ryan. That's what I was looking for. Good. You can see yourself. Go ahead. Let's see it. There it is for everyone who's watching. 2007. That's the rhythm. He's doing an extra on top of it. He's doing a pull Cruyff to start. You guys don't notice instead of just regular. All right, back to me. Again, with the passing, you can always add in a throw so the ball's out of the air. So you're seeing something different. That's the idea, just so you guys could see that footwork there. There's lots of things. This is where you have to be creative. I've shown a lot of the same drills over and over again. And the trick here is to make sure that you know how to do them, first of all, the basics, and then you want to make it your own. So you want to add flair. So if you can copy somebody first, that's the best way to learn it, copy, and then try to figure out how to do stuff that's maybe a little bit different that you like to do. Personally, I love the Iniesta. Personally, I like starter steps. All right, so my thing is kind of doing basic moves, but with kind of a shoulder drop. All right, so I love the Iniesta back between my feet, and I like to stutter step. So a lot of my movements, even if I'm doing this stuff, I might do that first before I do my roll. All right. So this next one is actually, I don't even know if I can do it. I think the young players can do it. Let's see, it's the right foot. Yes. So you're going to start here. You're going to push to the outside. You're going to fake Rabona this way, right? To back to the side, and then drag it back, and then play, right? So you push to the middle. I can't do left-footed, so I'll try right-footed again. So you push the middle with your left foot. You can stop the ball there, fake Rabona, and then just drag it back. All right? Push to the middle. Stop the ball. This is hard left foot for me. Fake Rabona. So you're putting the ball, your foot here around like you're going to Rabona, right? And then you just basically stop the ball and push your foot back over. All right? So like that, if you're going to do a fake Rabona. So one more time. Push to the middle there. You can do this on the run. I'm just deciding to stop it. If I was going to do it on the run, I'd be pushing the ball there like that. All right. The idea, this was really advanced, but I figured I'd show it to you guys. See if you guys can figure it out. Oops. I'll throw it one more time. So Rabona, as the ball is rolling one direction, so it's going this way, I can look like I'm going to kick the ball like that. That's a Rabona. So Rabona's like this. All right, that's a Rabona. I just kicked my table, but that's a Rabona. So you can't do that yet. All right, you have to practice. So the ball is just moving sideways, and I'm faking like I'm going to kick the ball. Whoops. So the ball's moving sideways. I'm faking like I was going to kick the ball, and I stop it. I hook it like this, and my other foot comes over the top of it. So let's go slow. Just put the ball here, kick around, so you're like that, and then switch your feet. So from here to here. So if I was standing with my right leg over my left, this is what it feels like right before you stop. So you have to be able to do this with your feet. So I've stopped the ball there. All right. This one's a more advanced one. The ball's going to my left. I step next to it like I'm going to kick it, like this. Let me see if I can do it backwards. So what it looks like backwards is I step to the ball like I'm going to kick the ball. But instead of kicking it, I just step down past it. Gotta be flexible. And then come over it. So without even really touching the ball, all you're doing is kind of a karaoke move. Karaoke. Everyone's done karaoke, right? Like that. Karaoke and step over. So if I'm standing here, karaoke backwards, and then step over. Backwards, step over. So left, over right, or right, like that, over left. The ball's gonna be in the middle. So I'm standing here to there, and then here to there, here to there. All right, the ball's here, left foot goes around behind you, the ball on the other side, and then you come this way. Because a Rabona is a pass like that. That one's really hard. Who thinks they have it? Who knows how to do a fake Rabona?
Can you do the drill one more time, like how you do
I think I got it.
This one's kind of a FIFA, whatever year we're on right now. So you can start the ball however you want to. You can start right foot or left foot. So I'm just going to touch the ball in the middle. I start left footed. So left footed here, touch the middle. As it's rolling, you want to stop the ball and stop it. But I'm going to left foot pull, left foot touch, like that, and then drag it back. So right foot this side, right foot on the left-hand side, touch the middle, left foot, right foot. I'm not as good with my left. You can notice that my flexibility in my right is much better. I'm able to do that. On my left-hand side, it's a little tight. All right, so to do the drill, just practice it without anything. But all you need to do is pass the ball to the middle with your left foot, or the opposite foot you're going to be doing the Rabona with, and then come across it. All right, so I start off with my left foot here, push to the middle with my left, fake Rabona, and then drag it back. If you do it right, the ball stops. If I do it right, the ball's on the outside of my foot there, and then I drag it back. Left footed, I don't know if I can do it. Touch. Oh, see, I keep kicking it. So you have to be able to not kick the ball. Here, and then over. I'm going slow. Touch. The other ball comes back. I get my other leg out of the way. This one's hard. I figured I'd show it to you guys. There you go. Probably not something you'll do in a game ever, but it's fun to do. If you ever seen Ronaldinho play, he does this. Or Cristiano Ronaldo, he does this. Cristiano Ronaldo does this move. You can keep watching me, or you can Google it. Fake Rabona. Fake Rabona. I would just jump on Google. You probably have better examples on Google. Who's chatting?
Can you share it one more time?
Yes, I can. Hold on a second. No more chat if everyone's can't behave themselves. All right. Fake Rabona. Fake Rabona starts off with just a touch to your left or your right as the ball's rolling, or it could be dead stop. You're pretending like you're going to kick the ball with a Rabona. So a Rabona kick is kind of like a scorpion. If I was doing it from behind, is like this. All right. That's a Rabona. I step here opposite what you normally do from behind you with this foot. All right. So like that. That's a Rabona. Now all you're doing with a fake Rabona is that same movement here, and then you're just stopping and not kicking the ball. So you get to the point where you're about to kick it, and you put your foot further past the ball, there, and then there. I'd Google it because there's some demos online that are really good as well.
Coach,
Yo,
I think I got it.
let me hold on a second. Let me turn off the participants. Where are they? I'm muting all of you clowns who are loud. I'm going to spotlight you, Mateo. You ready? Where are you? ¿Dónde está?
I'm right here.
Can't. I need to exit view. This gallery view. You're right where? I don't see you anymore.
Hello?
Where is Mateo? I used to see you all the time. There, nope. Keon, Christian. Wave your hand in front of your screen.
Yeah, right here.
Does anybody else see him?
He's on the second floor.
I don't. Mateo, you're not coming up on. Let me search.
Hello?
I got you. Spotlight. There you go. Let's see it. He got flexibility. There it is. You had it though. You had the right technique. Pull it with the left, touch it, and then there. Go slower. You see it? He's doing a better job than I am. It's kind of like a reverse karaoke. You have to dance over the ball a little bit. Yeah, you got to work on that left foot. Left foot's harder if you're right-footed. See it, guys? Ryan, can you do it as well? I think you're one of the techers. You see it, guys? That's how you do it. Left foot pull. Touch the middle. Who else said they can do it?
A tool. I can do it.
Get a tool. You got to see your feet, though.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. That was good demo there, Mateo. Very good demo. That was much better than me. There you go. That's good. I can see you. There you go. That's it right there. That's it right there. Right guy. There it is right there. Perfect. Can you do it? Oh, there it is. Touch. Fake. There. See how You got to be flexible enough to go around the ball, around like that. Yep. You and Mateo, Atul.
I got it.
Who else has it? I can't hear you.
I got it.
Coach, I got it.
Who said it? Who said that?
Ruben.
Ruben.
Yeah.
There he is. I'm going to show you. Go ahead, Ruben. I'm going to spotlight you. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Yep. Just kind of skipping over the ball. Touch.
No, I choked.
That's your strong foot. There it is. Yep. That's it. That was it right there. That right foot. You do it right footed. You do left footed. You are left footed. Surprisingly, you're not. Yep. You kind of jump. That's good enough. Anybody else? Who else said they had it?
I got it, I think.
I got it, good. Patrick. Who else said it? I heard.
I think I did.
Say your name.
I can do it.
Gleb.
Gleb, I'll be back to you. Patrick, let's see. I'll be back to you, Gleb. I couldn't hear your voice. Sort of. You got to touch the ball, though. Oh, the wrong foot. Let's see it. Touch. There it is. You're not touching it, but you're right. The right. There it is, like that. So you have to kind of move the ball. You have to touch it a bit more, but let's see. Gleb.
You're pulling it with your outside foot.
Yeah, you pull with your inside foot. Pull with your inside foot. Right, Patrick. It makes it easier.
Yeah, if you pull
But
with
you're not showing your video.
no, with your left.
Oh, there you are. You're showing. You're not showing your mic. My bad. Let's see it. Yep. Not bad. Taking a touch. There it is. Usually one foot's better than another because just how it is. Not bad. Anybody else before we do a little fitness?
Me.
Me. Say your name.
Oliver.
Oliver. Spotlight. You're up, Oliver. There it is. Can't really. Gotta back up a little bit. There you go. There it is. Not bad. Goalies can do it. Yep. There it is. Left-footed. Much better than me. Right-footed. There you go. Obviously, you want to make it a little bit more fluid, but that's good. That's a good way of doing it. All right. We're at 6:20 right now. We're gonna finish. Bright guy, do you want to do it? You good? Okay. I think you were saying something. So if you want to drop it like it's hot. You guys don't know that terminology. You're good to go. Otherwise, we'll stick around and do a little fitness. Not a lot today. I'll let the weaklings drop off first. All right. All right. Let's see here. What pain do I want to put you through today? Just kidding. We're going to start off with.
Can you put it back on yourself?
Oh, yes. True. My bad. I still got it on with Oliver. With my mouse. Spotlight. All right. First exercise is going to be shoulder taps. Okay. You're going to be in a push-up position. Push-up position. All right. And you're going to be shoulder tapping. All right. The idea here is to hold your core tight without rocking or pushing. Keep yourself steady the entire time. Okay. Without leaning too much from right to left. Try to keep yourself as stable as possible. Touch your shoulder. Touch your shoulder. Touch your shoulder. Count 1 second. One count. Not just tapping it, but like 1 1,000. 1 1,000. 1 1,000. 1 1,000. So it's a little bit longer. We're going to do that 25 times. Okay. Then we are going to do.
Wait, can we start right now?
Not yet. I'm trying to finalize the next 2 exercises. That's going to be difficult to do push-ups right after that. We will do lunges. Okay, forward, backwards lunges. All right, so you're going to be going knee, this one, and then back, and then forward, and then back like this. All right, so each one, and then you'll do that 10 each leg. So you're going to be doing, obviously, 1, And then 2.
Do we drive our knee up?
Right? 3. You can. Like that, you mean? 4. So each time you come forward is 1. All right, and backwards, 2, 3, all the way to 10, and switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. That'd be, and then 5 all the way to 10. So you do that 10 each leg. Then we will finish up with another ab exercise. Which one is sinister?
Can we do a plank?
We can do regular planks. We'll do regular planks, but actually what we'll do is up-down planks. So it'll be like this. Oops. So you're gonna be up and down like that while you hold your plank. And you'll go 20 times.
Coach,
Yes.
what about those of us who are on a hard surface? As in, like, I'm on concrete.
That might be difficult to do. You can do, I'm not on a hard surface, that's one. So to do, you can do flutter kicks. You could do flutter kicks on your back. You could do, just do flutter kicks. You still work your abs, your core.
How many of the first exercise do we do again?
25. Actually,
How many?
Instead of flutter kicks, 25. Instead of flutter kicks, Oliver, you're gonna be doing V-ups. So you're gonna just hold it. Sorry, not V-ups, just sit, hold. So you're gonna be sitting like this and holding it. Okay? Does that hurt sitting on the concrete? Try it.
How long
No,
do we
no,
do
it's
that?
fine.
All right, and you'll do that for a minute. We're gonna do that for the rest of the practice. So you got 5 minutes left, or at least a little bit. We'll go 5 minutes, as many rounds as you can. So you go as fast as you can go. 25 shoulder taps.
For each arm?
Each one is 1. Each one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to hold it. It's 1,000. 1,000. Not just tapping it. This one's not too bad today, but as quick as you can go without obviously going too fast. And then the lunges, and then the abs, the core. Just a little bit of work. Not too difficult. Not trying to kill you.
How many plank up and downs?
What'd I say? 20. 20.
20?
Yeah. Try to squat all the way back, all the way forward. Knee to the ground almost. Your knee should be about 1 inch off the ground on the squats. And you're trying to go a minute. V. Get your chest flat, your head back, Oliver. Head back. Head back. There you go. Knees, legs straighter. Arms straight. There you go. So if I was doing it, I'll make a V. It has to be a nice solid V. Don't hunch your back over. Try to be up your chest. Try to stick your chest out while you're doing your V. So my chest is up as much as I possibly can. But
How many plank up and down things again?
20. Try to keep yourself stable while you're doing the ups and downs. This one's not too difficult. The V-sits are probably harder. I don't know. How do you feel, Oliver? That hurt, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to do V-sits instead, those are probably harder than the up-downs.
I'm gonna go. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Good stuff. Only got a couple minutes left. Try to get through at least 3 rounds. I'd say minimum 3 rounds. You can go more if you want. This one's not too difficult. Working your core, doing some legs, a little upper body strength as well, because you got to keep your body strong. You tired? Well done, well done, well done.
Bye, coach.
Try to keep yourself stable when you're doing the up downs. You're not want to rock side to side as much. I'll demo what I mean, but keep going. The idea is to keep yourself rigid while you're doing core work. Your core should be flexed. Your stomach muscles should be flexed. You shouldn't be wobbling left and right. So if I'm doing these properly, I should maintain a good structure, right? I'm not this way, that way. I'm not using momentum to get up and down. I'm using my core straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. I'm not leaning to the left or the right, right? Straight up, right? And then straight back down. Try to keep yourself rigid. You can treat by going sideways and rocking, right? I can do this all day long. But the idea is not to rock as much. Keep yourself rigid when you're doing these up downs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Same with the shoulder taps. If you do them, if you can't hold yourself rigid and you're just going like this quickly as you possibly can, you're not going to get the finish. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
No problem. Good stuff. Same with the squats. You want to have a good squat backward, forward, while maintaining balance.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Up, there, back, there, balancing, there, back, there. Right, so you're doing 20 of them, really. Because each one is one. Every other one is one. Rigid, rigid, rigid. Good. You'll feel it in your core if you do it right.
What is?
If you're rigid with your movements, or while you're doing it. Good. You want to have stability and upper body strength. Good stuff. You all right there, Nathan? Thumbs up. All right. Bry guy, you okay? All right. Good stuff, boys. It's a lunge forward and back. Oh, you're doing a different version. It's okay. You can do whatever you want, as long as you're doing some lunges. Try to go all the way down and back. So if I'm doing lunges sideways, I'm forward, almost to the ground, backwards, oops, almost to the ground. I'm about an inch or two off the ground. Here, knees straight, there, knees straight, here. Here.
What's the first one?
Shoulder taps. So I'm in a push-up position plank, making myself as rigid as possible, and I slowly hold, 25 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Shoulder taps in a push-up position, but going slowly. Try not to put your hands on your knees when you're doing lunges. Try to balance yourself. That's the whole point of it. There you go. Because eventually you're going to want to do it with weight. Try to turn your body when you're doing. Try to turn your body there, calf. Keep yourself as rigid as possible. There you go. The less rotation, the better. You're not cheating your core. Christian's adding some push-ups. I like it. Up, downs. Good. Well done. Well done. Rigid. Who's that? Adding push-ups there. Jordan, well done. You can add the V-sit. That was Oliver did that earlier. That was difficult. Balance. There it is on the lunges. Balance. Your core should be straight up. Your body should be as straight as you can when doing the lunges. All right. So I'm keeping my chest up. Here. Here. I'm not leaning. Right. This one is about being balanced today. Kind of touch the ground. Here. Body straight. Chest is up. There. I'm not leaning to the side. I'm not doing this. All right. Keep your core strong.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. You guys are good to go. Time has expired.
Thank you, Coach.
Or you can keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Today, not too bad physically.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I have to go.
You're welcome. Take care. We're done. So time's up. You can keep going a few more rounds if you feel like that was too easy. Today was not too difficult.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys.
you.
Oops, see ya.
Thank you, Coach.
Adios.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
See ya. Which one is not a burn? There you go. I like the V-sit, Nico. That one's tough. That one's tough. That one's not an easy one. You do it for a minute or so. Good job, Will.
Thanks, Coach. See you later.
See ya. See you, Cap. The V-sit. Very difficult if you do it right. Toes pointed, chest up. That one's a difficult one to do as well if you want to add that. If you want to add it, you don't have to. Basically, yep, sitting is try to get your chest as up as much as possible. Chest pushing, push your chest out, yeah. Yeah, it's harder. Try to push your chest out. Make sure your back is flat as possible. You're not rounding your shoulders. You're putting your chest out. It's more difficult. Put your legs lower if you have difficulty doing it. Now you have to get up. I can't see how far off the ground you are. Your chest, your back. So if I was doing it, you can watch me. The idea is to try to get as much up close to V as possible. So if I put my hands down, it'd be like that. But now I'm trying to keep myself off the ground as much as I can. Mateo, you're like way back here. Gotta sit up. Can I close my V, but not round my shoulders? Try to look up, chest up, but get yourself a bit more closed. That one's a tougher one. Get your abs working your core. You guys are good to go. I'm gonna end the meeting. I'll see you. Peace.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Coach.
Point those toes, Mateo. Point those toes. Straighten those legs. There it is. You got long legs, so it's hard. See ya, Atul. See ya, Nico. See ya, Will, Maddie, and Leonard. Bye, Mateo.